So Eubank wants that smoke. Eubank is pissed off. He's upset that Charlo's talking about going up to 168 pounds. And I don't blame him, just due to the fact that I think the only reason he even had that fight in America in his last fight was because it was supposed to be setting up a bout between him and Charlo at 160 pounds. And that's why he came back down to that weight, was directly to be able to face him. So of course he's gonna be pissed. That's supposed to be a big fight for him. That's number one, and number two, puts him to a space where he's able to, vie for championship belt, and probably will be able to fight on like Fox or something like that in front of millions of Americans, and be able to really put a name out from himself out there when it comes to this particular continent or this country. So I don't blame him for that. I know he is pissed. Me personally, I've always said that I think that Charlo should stay at 160. He should be patient. He's getting bouts. He's getting paid well. He's doing good with viewerships. He's doing good building himself up. So I think he should just stay right where he's at and be patient. When you start jumping up to all these other weight classes, that's when, bad things most of the time start to happen. Very few people have been able to just do that and be very successful. So I think he should just stay where he's at. I could understand if it was a situation where he couldn't make the weight, then okay, cool. Then go ahead and go up to 168. But right now, just chill and stay exactly where you're at and just keep doing you and keep doing your thing. I personally also believe that he ain't going up to 168 pounds. Regardless of what he might be thinking, I think they're going to talk to him and be like, dude, we got you this other fight, that was televised. We're getting you all these freaking, all these headlining shows that they keep doing for him. And right now we've set you up into, a big fight where you can have yourself a nice international fight where a lot of UK fans are going to be all interested in it. And they're going to want to see what happens in the particular fight. This is a big fight for you, and you need to stay at 160 pounds to do it. I think once they have a conversation with him, they have a talk with him, especially when all this stuff is, done with, then I think you'll understand that that's where he's going to have to be. They've basically set things up for him so he could have, good fights at 160 pounds. They've been going over and beyond to make, things happen for him. So I see him staying at 160, and I see him probably facing Eubank next. I wouldn't be surprised, just because of, everybody been down without fighting for so long. If they maybe had him do a tune-up and had Eubank do a tune-up and then have them fight each other. But I guess I wouldn't be shocked either. They just said, what the hell, just go right into it. Trying to make cram in as many fights as they can, probably for the second half of the year. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens when it comes to it. But hey, man, I gotta go with Eubank on this one. You know what I mean? He is pissed. He is pissed. He is upset, and he has every right to be. You got to be patient, though. Just like his brothers. Brother's at 154 pounds. He's doing his thing. He has to stay at 154 pounds. He has to relax. You know what I mean? And within time, he'll get all the other belts. He'll get the belts, and he'll get the opportunities. And the opportunities continuously being pushed away from him too. From Hurd not wanting to do the fight right away, and then after that, J-Rock, had to have, had a home bout, but that wasn't his fault. That had to do with the fact that Charlo lost to Harrison. If he hadn't lost to Harrison, that wouldn't have been a problem. So that kind of, messed things up. And then after that, J-Rock loses. So because J-Rock loses, now Rosario's people are, I know his manager doesn't want to do that fight. He wants to milk that cow for as long as he can, which is his situation. I think is, it's kind of asinine. Go get that big fight. You're not getting a million, every fight or anything like that. You haven't got this big, huge notoriety where you're going to be pulling in all these kind of views and gates where you can do something like that. You know what I mean? So because of that, I don't think it'll be necessarily a good thing. I think, if you can win that fight, go into it. That's going to be your 7-figure payday right there, and you should take it. But it looks like they're probably not going to take that. So, Charlo's going to have to, probably wait even longer. You know what I mean? So it's even though most of the belts are on his side, he's still kind of also in that weird, situation. with the with different things that keep on happening. So yeah, so like Charlo, I think he just be patient, stay at 160 pounds, keep doing your thing, and within the next 24 months, I think also, you'll probably be on top of that division, with more than one belt. Things happen, so you just gotta be patient and wait for them to happen. You know what I mean? But once all this, stuff that's going on right now is over, we'll see how the boxing landscape kind of, pans out. But for now, like, subscribe, share. I'm out.